Hello, who's in the chat already? I know I'm starting a little bit early and this is unscheduled. So if we get a few of you talking, I'll just scrap the whole starting soon thing. And we'll just get straight into it. Where's the chat? Let me bring the chat up. Oh man, we're live. I'm watching a trade right now. I got a beautiful entry on this, and then I just started setting up the stream. So we'll see if this one survives. I'm up 500 on the day so far. Just taken a couple of scalps at the open. So it's been nice and choppy here. So yeah, basically we're getting straight into trading here. I'm not really going to do any analysis. I'll do some analysis in a minute, but we'll just get straight into trading, which I think is a bit more fun, right? I just talk to the chat. If anyone wants to come in and join in and do some live trading, then join in. I can set up a call or whatever and we can do that, but I'm watching this. I might take a little loss if it does start to drop a little bit lower, because we're just hanging out around this VWAP right now. So I just want to watch this. I should have just, because it was a scalp and I just got this set up, I should have just, such a nice entry though, but I should have just closed out a little bit before. So what's going on with the NASDAQ? We're okay here, we're chopping around. I just wanted to play this low opening range that we've got. Maz, do you trade pre-market? Yes. Yeah, I took a trade this morning during London session. You can see I went long down here. And then closed out of that. This was another little scalp. Yeah, I've taken a couple of trades today. It always does this when as soon as I go live, it just like, I have my opportunity to get out and then it starts rolling over, but it's just a single contract, a single lot. So plays out of this if we, so annoying, man. Why did I do a live stream? Why didn't I just trade this and take the profit when it was there? Well, let me turn on the lights. I don't have the lights on. There we go. Light is on. We have light. I'll bring on TradingView in a second. In fact, we can just open that up. We can have a look at Bitcoin. Whoa, it's the wrong screen. There we go, there's Bitcoin. So nothing much happening here yet either. For where we are on the ES, whoa, let's get rid of these levels. Place this down here. I wanted to take this as a little scalp, but we might end up just pulling back down towards this settlement number down here. I really like the bars. I don't know what it is about like trading legacy markets, and I like to use the bars. But on Bitcoin, I like to use candlesticks. I'm weird. The Nero funds are more important than money. Yeah. Let's turn the candlesticks back on this. I don't know if I'll stick around for long today. I just thought, you know what, I'm at the computer. I was out earlier on this morning, so after I did my like morning update thing, I haven't had much chance to do any further updates for the crew or anything like that, so I gathered that this would be the best alternative that I can do. Kiko, hi from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. I love Brazil. It's been on like, it's like top of my bucket list of places I want to go. Never had the opportunity to go there. But I got a couple of friends that are over there, so I might visit sometime soon. Who else is in there? We're going to smash some likes up. We only got 34 viewers. It is a Friday. It's pretty chill. I wasn't really planning on trading this session, but it just had really nice price action this morning. I don't want to give back anything I've made so far this week, because it's been like it's been overall a good week to trade, but I had a couple of like scary moments. Like earlier on at one stage in the day, this was earlier on in the week, I don't even know what I'm saying, I'm just talking. But I was down, and then I was back up again, and then I was down again, and then I was back up again. How's this stupid thing going along? So we're down a little bit on this at the moment. Like I say, these are the trades I've already taken today. If I find these on here. So we got some trades open from here. So profits and profits and profits. I took a loss earlier on, somewhere in here. I think that goes back into yesterday as well. Do I have a limit order? Why is this limit order here? I don't know. Is that centered? Enough? Clear enough? Yeah. There it is. What's up with Loom, Luke? I think it went up 500% in the last month. Is there something we didn't know about? I don't know. What is Loom? I don't know if I've traded Loom before. Let's get this back in the green and just get out of it, and then we'll take another trade in a minute. I just thought that would be like VWAP as a nice little scalp on the opening range low. And I got like a great entry. I'm annoyed that there's not much history on. It was right there. It's not giving much history on this. There we go. Climbing back up again. Back in the green. Pretty chill. And back in the red. And back in the green. There we go. That's a nice little pop. I'm going to see if it breaks through this. Just because I'm pretty low risk on this whole trade. And I like how we're seeing just the bids filling in here. So I think we can just, what I often do is just close out too early. I either should have taken this as a scalp earlier on, or I need to be a bit more patient with it and just allow, I still quite like what we're seeing here. Back above this VWAP. I want to turn the price off on here. And now it's going back down again. Let's just let this develop. Anything going on the NASDAQ? See, I'm tempted to go long NASDAQ as well. But that would most likely be on a different account. I just kind of like where we're at, you know, on just as this being a pullback. So I've never really done a live stream like this before, where I'm just like talking. Now it's doing the opposite thing. Jumping around. Ideally want to see this go a little bit low. Let's try this up a bit. Yeah, from yesterday. What's settlement price? So settlement, I've learned this from like the old school peeps since I've been trading more on the legacy markets. It's just the close price from yesterday, but because we're now in electronic hours, this is just where everything was settled up. So anyone that's trading New York session, it's just when everything just gets closed out for the day, like automatically computers just go close everything out within this period of time. It's like a 15-minute time period. But I just put it on the close of that New York session. So settlement's just basically close of New York. And then you've got this little range that comes after that. So it's over here. And it's just where everything goes, yeah. Flat and spiky. Yeah. So this zone is where everything got settled up within the legacy markets yesterday. And it's often like just a big draw for price. Like you see how it was kind of chopping around there a little bit earlier on today. And it acts like a bit of a magnet. So I'm almost looking for that move down towards here as a little line. Trading at like little scalps off of levels that look interesting to me. I need to add a bit more onto this chart. Yeah, and you can toggle, yeah. So I'm aiming for down here on the ES. you want to talk a bit more about Bitcoin? What do we want to do? I'm just waiting for alerts and stuff to go off now. I'm here. I don't know if I want to be taking any other trades. What I want to be doing. We've got that little ES one that's just still just hanging around, doing nothing. Bitcoin. I would have liked to have seen a move up into, this isn't previous day point of control anymore, but it is an NPOC. I'll bring on EXO. Yeah, so we've got this NPOC over here. I need to reset this. There we go. So we tap previous day point of control, looking for this NPOC. There's that one down there, 26 to 40. Could be interesting. We drop even lower. $26,240. I don't know why I'm doing analysis on Bitcoin. I haven't really traded it for a while. There it is. That's kind of low, right? That's down by our range point of control. Daily value area low, little 5-minute order block on Bitcoin here. I think we're going to see a bounce. I know we haven't come down quite as low as I wanted to on ES. I think we're going to see a bounce around here. There, everything's at the right point. We've had like partial fill. We've come back down there. SPX, yeah. NASDAQ, oh, this is clean. 5-minute chart's pretty nice. Anything else we want to look at? We haven't got many people in here, so I might just I honestly don't know why I come on and I do these live streams and I expect it to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna chat, we're gonna have conversation, and then it's just dead. I mean, I'm trying, I'm doing my best here, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate those of you who continue to support and to watch these streams when no one else fucking does and everyone's given up trading. I do appreciate it, but Jesus, psychologically it's fucking horrible. Just to sit here and there's like, and no one talking. Cool. Can I have a look at Amazon? Yeah, sure. So, what are we seeing on this? Greg, you're here if I need a listening ear. Greg, I don't know if that would be helpful or not. one of the big trolls. You know, I'm just gonna be real simple on like legacy markets right now. I've not got much to say on this. You've got a nice, like, the thing is, it's already up really high. Would there be time? I mean, if I was trading Amazon, and if I was looking at this, what I would have been looking at would not have been here, really. Ideally a little bit lower. So what is it just gonna, you've got this big gap on the chart. I don't like stocks. I don't like anything with gaps in it because I just don't really understand how to trade it and the hours. I like, even though, like, obviously with the S&Ps and with the NASDAQ, with all of that kind of stuff, there is, like, yeah, New York session is still the boss and it's still where we got all the volume. I've never been one to really grasp, like, gappy charts like this. It just doesn't look nice to me, so that's why I've always just stayed away from equities unless it's like swing trades or like investing, like, for example, Nvidia. Like, okay, I had a real clear idea of what I wanted from this because there were very clear lows. Trade of the century, by the way. 83R. But yeah, I struggled to think, like, anchored VWAP. I'd go from here, just looking at levels. So what, an SFP for those lows, but then we're expecting this to drop down further. You're not going to get much out of a fixed range from this either. If we're using this move down. Confluence anywhere? I don't know. I don't really know, like, from its low, cycle low, coming back down towards the POC, coming in here. So if this is corrective, if we're going to have, like, another bear phase, like, okay, we're in this gap, that could turn around. Could we get something like this, where we see a corrective move back down to, like, 115? And then you get that continuation higher? Does that make sense? You're about a 50% retracement on this. So you've hit the 5, yeah, you've hit a 50% retracement. You've come into a gap on the chart. Down here, you've got a nice gap, right? So you've got this little zone here. And that's just nestling below that POC. And if that VWAP, the thing is, that's going to be up here by the time that it starts to come into this area. I don't know. It's like higher time frame analysis. On the low time frames, that's perfectly hit that 0.5. So I mean, yeah, maybe that could be the top. And you just got to go, like, local stuff from there. No worries. Yeah, I think lower is good. Let's go back to ES. So ES is getting this bounce now. I really want to just make $1,000 today. I want to just make $1,000. Still got this open. I'm just going to close that because I don't really want to have to think about that anymore. It went red too much. If this starts to continue climbing, fine. But I just want to take that now. Because, I mean, I can't even see my entry anymore. That was a while ago. NASDAQ's doing something similar. Where are my trades on here? There we go. These are a couple of scalps I took. So short, closed, long, close. That's the long I just took. Closed out that profit eventually. So you can kind of see what I've done so far since the open. This was a long from earlier. Down here somewhere. I can't remember where I opened that. Down there. Yeah, there you go. Played around. Scalp short, scalp long. Closed that. Short again. Closed. Long closed. Long closed. Hmm. Odin, apologies for the lack of chat. Kids running around picking the plates. No worries. No worries. What are people thinking? Who here is trading what right now? Actually, I wanna do a show of hands. Like who that's in the chat. So out of the fuck's sake, out of the 30 people watching, who here is actively trading every day right now? And what is it that you're trading? And by trading, I mean like actually putting money on, like trading, yeah? As in to make money, rather than just like looking at analysis and being like, oh, I like this. Cool. Okay, we got a few people here though. See. Trading Luna Classic. And so everyone's all right. BTC and ETH, yes sir, yes. Me, mainly BTC. And every day I'm in bond now. What? Crude and gold, nice. Trying a little bit of stock market trading nowadays. Yeah, I've been really enjoying stocks. Well, the S&Ps and the Nasdaq. And I'm learning. That's what I like. I'm learning something new. Like I'm going through this stage now where I think I obviously need to get back to being like a teacher, a coach, whatever it is you want to call it at some point. But for now, like honestly, I'm just learning. Like I'm preparing myself. I'm learning different things to trade, different ways to trade, like who I am as a trader. I'm almost relearning that because I don't feel like the last cycle crypto, there was a very specific way that I like to trade, and I just don't think that's particularly valid anymore for the way that the markets have evolved. And now that we're having ETFs, we've got to, it's weird, right? We've almost got to like go backwards, because what is going to be trading, the degeneracy of crypto will come back, and it will come back, but it was a very, very different way to trade. And now that we're going to have ETFs on Bitcoin, we're starting to see that a little bit more. It's almost like you just have to be very much aware of liquidity, market profiles playing a big part of things, the points of control, and just timings and around what kind of days you like to trade. It's becoming more sophisticated, but also a lot more simple. Which is really interesting. Like actually, weirdly enough, I'm not getting as much success out of VWAP on ES and on Bitcoin as I used to. And VWAP was like it's still good, but you've got to be a bit more careful about the conditions that's there. And it's really just like what we're trading at the moment is just like up, down, up, down, up, down. There's not really, you're not getting partial retraces. We're not getting golden pocket retracements. We're not getting any fib levels playing out. We're just trading crab market, just chop up and down. Liquidity on either side gets taken. And I've had to relearn a little bit of that. So yeah, I'm talking about I don't even know what I'm talking about. But do you understand? Like it's an interesting time. Like I'm learning different techniques, different methods, getting statistics, and then I think that I'll be confident and comfortable enough. This is almost why I'm doing live trading on this, because I want to see my methods in practice and to see how I deal with that psychologically. And yeah, from then just see what happens. See, I'm gonna just get a little scalp long off of this again here. What? Why am I on the wrong? Try and get another like $100 out of this. I just liked that. I liked what I saw. Bid stepping in. Yeah, buyers step in at that point. Market became thinner on top. I didn't quite get the entry, but just as another little scalp here. Failed auction of the lows. I know we're coming back down. We're still not at settlement, so I'm playing with fire here a little bit. Are we there? Is this open correct? Yeah, we're still not there. We're still not at the level that I want. But just from trading off the DOM, I liked what I saw just then, and I want to just take it to there. If we hit this settlement line first, maybe I'll double down on this. I was hoping it would just go ping, and then we get another one. I wanted to go scalp, scalp. 2 scalps. But I might not get out of that first one. Come on. We're still putting another low afterwards. Just get a bit of a bounce. I just have a target. I want to make 1K today. What's your take on the heat map for ES? Today, to me, it looks like as manipulative as for BTC, but sometimes it works out, like on the open today. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting pretty good success on it, but the thing is, I'm not stepping in all the time. So yeah, at certain points, the reason here is, okay, look, we've got equal lows. We've swept those, so we're looking at this as potential for a failed auction at the lows. I wanted it to come down and hit that settlement, so like 4380, 4381. But if we front run that, fine. Remember, it's an area, and because I saw the DOM, I saw what I liked at that moment as we started to get this filling in. It's like, okay, we're going to put the brakes on this. I kind of liked that about what we were getting. So yeah, look, we're 100. Let's just see if I'm going to keep it where it was. It's another. Don't go down again. Don't do the same thing as you did earlier, otherwise I'll just be sad. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. It was close enough. I'll take that. So 667.5. That was another $125 added to the pot. If we get to 1,000, we're gonna go until I hit 1K profit, or until I round trip everything back to 0. Is that good? Does that sound good? MRH25, do you use leverage on ES and NASDAQ? So yeah, naturally this will have leverage. So ES, so we're looking at this as one contract is 4,385. One lot, the price of the ES of the S&P 500 is 4,386, 4,385, wherever we are right now. Now, one lot, one contract on that, on the ES, which is the CME contract, is 50 times, I think, 50 times that price. Yeah? So that means 50x leverage on 4,300 and whatever. So one contract is worth, and I'm only trading one lots right now, single lots. I might be being dumb. I think it's 50, but 50 times 4,380. So about 220 grand per contract, and that's just one contract, and that's what I'm trading. So yeah, there's a fair bit of leverage involved in that. When you go to the NASDAQ, it's 20 or 30. It's one of those. Something along those lines. I really want to go long on NASDAQ. Where are we on the... No, I'm going to wait down here. I'm going to wait a little bit lower. I'm going to try that price. One for the journal. In fact, if we just drop below it, I like it down here somewhere. Odin, what's the chart you're using on the right? Look profiles or something similar. This is just all the trades. This is so what you see with the bubbles, this is market orders. What you see with the lines is limit orders. So as you get these bubbles, what I quite like to see, and this is something that you get quite often. Let's say if we come into limit orders and we're getting a lot of red bubbles. A lot of red bubbles and price isn't moving, which is why I took the long earlier. We had a lot of red bubbles opening and price wasn't really moving. It was being supported. So there was stacking going on the book, within the order book. It was holding price. It was managing to maintain that. The same way as I'd look to go short if I saw a load of green bubbles opening and price wasn't really moving higher at that stage. I don't tend to go in at limit, but I'm giving this a little go because we're at this open price. We're at this settlement price. And I like that price. It worked out really well for me yesterday. I took a good little scalp on it yesterday. I like where it is. I want to try and like, so that's it. We've hit it. I should have just, that's where I would have gone long, but I want to, look, we're getting lots of selling going in and price is being supported. I'm filled. Let it go a little bit lower. It looks scary, okay, because things move around a lot. It looks kind of scary. This is where I had it originally, but, you know, it's fine. But let's just see if we can get a little bounce. Again, just literally just a little scalp trade. We're in the right area for it. So if we go back over onto TradingView, so we can see where we're at. If we lose this, the bottom's basically going to fall out of this. And we're just going to be left with like something nasty that you don't really want. But essentially this is a gap fill. This is coming back to where, I mean, it's a nice level, right? Traders liked this towards the end of the day yesterday. So are they going to like it again today, or are we going to come down and take out that previous day low? Because that is basically the alternative at this stage. Yeah? We're outside those VWAP bands. So a return back into this would be nice. Oh no, it's dropping through. And this is where I might just end up closing out if we don't get a reaction. Okay, we're SFP of like the bottom of that lower range. Jim and Greg, Always keep forgetting what platform you use for trading stocks. Yeah, I'll cover that in just a sec, Luke. So if you want to trade ES, you need a minimum margin of the actual price. So I'm not looking at my screen. Are we going to round trip this to 0 now? Because I'm live. Just because I said I'd stay here until we've hit 1,000 or 0. And then we'll have to start again. Fuck's sake, why did I say that? Because I mean, at this stage, let's give it a moment. I'm going to give it a moment. Nothing more than just a little moment here. Oh. Let's save that trade and we'll get back into this in a sec. At this stage I've got to wait for previous day low. So we're going to be here for a while probably for that to happen. That's the only other real level I was interested in. So we're just going to keep on dumping now until previous day low. So I'm out of that. Out of that trade. That was like a $220 loss. I guess we'll come back to it. NASDAQ has... NASDAQ's taken previous day low. Oh, now I'm... okay. Now I'm interested again, and more in the NASDAQ. Interesting. So let's go on to the NASDAQ to see what this is doing. Because... Oh, I was going to have this content here. No, this is just dropping now, isn't it? I got out of that. We're coming back down towards our lows of the day now. Or the previous day. So if you're gonna go long, what do we have here? I guess, look, the only like, sweep those lows. Fair value gap, man. And on the NQ, there goes our previous. So this is what I was looking for earlier. So NASDAQ's looking kind of nice. ES is maybe a bit further to drop. You've fallen into this gap. NASDAQ sweeping those lows. Let's go on to the higher time frames again here. Because if we're going to puke today, then I might want to get short somewhere. Why didn't I get short anywhere? Why was I just like trying to scalp little long positions? That was dumb. Because we were in a downtrend. Dumb. Fine, we're still up. We're still up on the day, but I don't know how I'm going to get a trade that takes us either to 1,000 or to 0. because I think we just got to wait. Fuck, look at that. It's just horrible. We go short. It's too late to go short. I don't know. I'm done. It was kind of a scratch that. So I had a couple of winning trades, a couple of losing trades, and we're back to where I was when I started, which was like up 450 on the day. So yay for that. Waste of however long this has been, like 45 minutes. Do we sit around? Do we stick it out? Do I just like take off my screen and people can just watch and just see if I open up a trade or do anything? I want to see what's going on, but I just want to zoom out and just have an idea of perspective. Because I liked this little range. This was doing good things for me. And now it's no longer doing anything for me. Greg, you want to manage my position? XU 100, please. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at that. What is X gold, right? Or am I... what? No. What's XU 100? Oh. BIST. What is this? What is BIST? Turkish stock market? No. What is... Turkey? Tunisia? What country is that? What's wrong with me? Whatever it is, it's bullish. Turkish market, nice. I know my flags then. Good for me. Wow. I mean, that's like... This is just because the... Is it still lira in Turkey? What is the Turkish... Or have they swapped it out? It used to be lira, didn't it? Turkish lira. And is this just pumping because the lira or whatever it is that Turkey now have is dumping? Or is this against USD? I don't understand this. I don't really know what it is. So I can't really comment on it other than the fact that like this move 50% retrace, you got this little block of orders in here. Does that work? I don't really know. I don't know. Gold. Unsurprisingly, right? So this was the little gold idea we had yesterday. But I was saying that without that, because of everything that's going on in the world right now, probably not going to play out. So from a technical standpoint, we had this as a potential short on gold that could have gone lower. But with everything that's going on in the world, and yesterday with the bond auction failing, everyone's now fleeing basically to... Everyone's going into gold. Like bonds, the bonds are done. So if you look at like the US 30, bonds are kind of done now. I think everyone's accepted that that's the top because the auction for them yesterday didn't go well at all. There was no real bid that came in for them. And now everyone goes to gold. So has had a decent move. But yeah, so that one's done. And it came into this support area, right? So this is what we have been talking about previously. This had acted as support previously. We've come up into a weekly level. That's probably the more important one. So are we going to engulf that like entire week? that happen back here? That would be interesting. But yeah, overall, like, there was that little short idea that we could take that down into this and then be going up here. But at this stage, this is what I was saying yesterday. If gold holds and this is looking like just, there's your low, we hold back above that 1880, then I'd be looking for higher prices, potentially new all-time highs. So yeah, fair play. Nice move from gold. Right, I'm gonna call it a day there. I'm gonna get back to just figuring out where everything is, because I'm pretty much now like, yeah, just scratch on the day. Well, since I started the stream, 2 wins, 1 loss. The loss was, I had to take a bit more of a loss than I would have liked to have taken, but we're still up. We're still up nice. So I'm gonna reach my target in a bit. But yeah, cool. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you again soon, and yeah, I'll be back next week. Happy trading, happy rest of the day. As always, if you want to get in touch, feel free to hit me up in the Discord, hit me up on Twitter, all of those kind of things. Always happy to look at the charts and stuff, even outside of these live streams. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a great week.